shutout, but pitched into the ninth inning, not allowing any runs, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals, 1-0. The Milwaukee Brewers went deep 4 times as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. The Reds...
Okay, I don't know who this pitcher is. I think I'm gonna put McGill in because I think he's the actual guy who pitched yesterday.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Mets come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these guys are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 9.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off.
I think that was too late back then. That's, very late.
And here it comes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Chisholm going back some more. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Wendell with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
He was all over that one. What a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Jeff McNeil stands in. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. 1 run across, now 2 runs score. It's 2-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. On the ground to the left, birdie. On to second to get 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That is it. The shortstop.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here's the rookie catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 at-bats. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw in. He beats it safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Darren Ruff up now for the Mets. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Wendell. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins coming up. Back here at the ballpark and on the hill, Tyler McGill. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy was pretty fantastic last season, only losing 2 games the entire year. Just incredible. I mean, you would think that, even when you pitch well and you stay healthy over the course of a season, you're going to lose more games than that. But for whatever reasons, whether it was during his time on the mound or once he left the ball game, the team was able to rally. They were able to avoid the loss. And when you got a pitcher like that on your team, you feel like every time he takes the mound, you're going to win the ball game. So we'll see if that's the feel that his club has this season.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. 0-1 there.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Escobar makes the play. Out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis.
Luis Ariz stands in. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes guys get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of an at bat, you're just trying to battle no matter what.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It's 5-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Tommy Pham.
The left fielder.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. How much did your dress change when it would get cold or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jesus Luzardo will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Sixto Sanchez takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Starling Marte up to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Pham around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A 2-run homer, his second of the year. It's 8-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Arise. Relay to second. Tag. Save. Bang, bang play. That was close.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And there's a foul ball. Alonso over at second, one down. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Doubled his first time up. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Eduardo Escobar goes deep, his 4th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Edward Cabrera.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Alvarez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Cooper under it. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a pitch.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Nimmo has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz, with just one hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. They say you win.
0-1.
On the ground. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Garrett Cooper in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And a pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Darren Ruff.
Number 33, Darren Ruff.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. Darren Ruff leaves the yard. 3rd home run of the season. It's 11-0.
This guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And next for the Mets, Tommy Pham. Doubled in his first AB. Lined, and that's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. The other way, and there's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Next pitch is popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
2 on with 1 out, and now Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Ripped on a line to center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for 3rd. In there safely. So now here's the Mets DH, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2. Alonso, a powerful designated hitter, 28 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The throw to 3rd. And he's in there as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Rolled over to 3rd. Can't field it cleanly. And he beats it. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at 3rd, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Bases full, 2 gone. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Arise has it sized up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mets out in front, 13-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. McGill goes 6 feet 7 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And now the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now Nick Fortes. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. That clips the corner.
0-2 is the count.
Righty delivers. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Ferrar Encarnacion. Fortes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Birdie at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
So now 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Darren Ruff. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 0-1. They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Tommy Pham.
And stepping in for New York, Tommy Pham. And foul ball. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Lays out. He's got it. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Strike two. Hard hit to third. Birdie fires over to first. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, but they still hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Back here in Miami, bottom four, here's Joey Wendell.
The shortstop, Joey Wendell.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
At the belt and fires. Slapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Luis Ariz, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. And pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next one just misses, and it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
In there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Stays alive. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Steven Oker.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2. And he deals. Down the right field line and a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Bounce to the right. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Next is the designated hitter, Pete Alonso. Hot shot to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 down, now up to hit Francisco Lindor, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Chop to the left side. Birdie picks it up. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
McGill back to work. And a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Goes down looking.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Cooper stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the right-hander deals. Gets under it and pops it up. Lindor drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Jesus.
2 outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him. That's the inning. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Eduardo Escobar. Okert back to work. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Eduardo Escobar leaves the park, and they add to their lead. It's 14-0.
With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Francisco Alvarez up now. Now for the Mets. That's hard hit on the line. Stretches out and holds it in.
The first baseman, number 33, Darren Ruff.
Next to hit, Darren Ruff.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Okert, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ripped to short. Wendell collects. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
And next for the Mets, Starling Marte.
Starling.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Out towards right center field. Encarnacion makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 6th. And now Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Batting, the right fielder, Hurrah, Encarnacion.
So up next, Hurrah Encarnacion. His first. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
It's softly on the ground, left side. Fires over to rough. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5,
John Birdie at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
0-1 now. There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. The throw into second. Pulls him off the bag.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Man at second here with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joey Wendell. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Wendell, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2012. Birdie stands at second with 2 gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
2-2 the count.
Next offering upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. McNeil drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. 1 left for Miami, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And a pitch. Popped up. De La Cruz coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Good contact guy, good defender. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Liner caught at second.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 2 now. In the air out towards right center. Encarnacion on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. But they're still on cruise control. 14-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Bounced up the middle. Lindor over to pick it up. The throw to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
The 0-2. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Chisholm leads off first with one away. Next one misses, and 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate.
Cooper in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. Now Matt Barnes takes over. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 32, Matt.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard. Now the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air, right field. Encarnacion moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Francisco Alvarez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next pitch is popped up. Cooper has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Darren Ruff.
And here is Darren Ruff. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's going to be Tommy Pham. Lifted in the air right center field. Encarnacion in position. And that'll do it. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Sanchez. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope.
And downstairs. And there's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits.
No, that's
Just
down.
misses with that one. The pitch. And it's filled up.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Digging in,
The
Nick
catcher,
Fortes.
number 4, Nick Fortes.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Edwin Diaz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
In there for strike 1. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And up next for Miami, Herrera Encarnacion. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Escobar under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Miami, all set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. Barnes back to work. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Slice to right, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Around first, heading for 2. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Marte at second with nobody out. That one hooked foul. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Encarnacion fires it to the plate. The tag out.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there. Try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough to cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that should be extra bases. Nimmo rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Lined into left center, base hit. 1 run is in. Arise with a relay throw, the tag, and they cut him down going for 2. But they do get a run.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. On the ground right side. Arise onto first. Escobar out on the play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They put 2 on the board on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Mets lead it 16-0. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's a speed threat. John Birdie.
Baseman, John
Diaz, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Fouled off. He was late. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now it's the shortstop, Joey Wendell. And fouled off. Right-handed reliever.
Ball 1. 1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Escobar under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Kicks and fires. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for